Top of the afternoon, everybody. Welcome to another episode of the Measy Show. I'm your hostess with the mostest. Now, before we begin this video, go ahead and hit that subscribe for me and that like. I appreciate it. It helps the channel. It helps me. It helps you. I'm pushing content. Give me a chance to push that content. You get what I'm saying? It's the exchange. So, anyway, it's getting real sticky, man, with Steve Harvey, Marjorie. Now we got my boy Michael B. Jordan chiming in on certain situations, and it's getting sticky. So, let's get into this. Now, we have Steve Harvey. For those that don't know, let me catch you up to speed. Steve Harvey, he's on his second marriage or third marriage, one of the two. I think it's the second one, but to Marjorie Harvey, who's now known as Marjorie Fivehead Harvey, right? So Marjorie is a little gold digger, okay? And she has her shovel out, and she's digging for something big, and I think she's about to get it. And as if she didn't already. She already stacked up 40 tickets messing with this dude, right? So anyway, she's cheating on him with Big Boom, and then some other stuff surfaced about him cheating with the chef, or her cheating with the chef. Usually she moves up, maybe like since she's getting older and his forehead's getting bigger, she's moving down. Now she's going to the chef when you got $400 million Steve Harvey, but you're going for the chef. So anyway, Big Boom's the bodyguard. That was who the whole thing was about. But the biggest controversy about this that just came out most recently was Michael B. Jordan talking about it. So anyway, they're getting divorced, blah, blah, blah. So as we may or may not know, right, Michael B. Jordan, who's the actor and whatever, the celebrity, he was messing with Lori Harvey a while ago, right? So apparently he was basically speaking out saying, look, man, you know, the reason I didn't really want it to go that way is because I wanted to sign a prenuptial agreement, and what's her name? Lori, what's her name? Big old forehead. Marjorie, right? Marjorie didn't want him to do that. She wanted him to sign a straight across marriage, and he wanted to sign a prenuptial agreement. Now, mind you, she's worth a couple million. He's worth a lot more millions, right? Steve Harvey's worth about 400 million, soon to be about 200 million once she scrapes his ass for every little bit of it. You know what I'm saying? And she's gonna be worth about 240. She's already up $40 million. Federal Reserve notes, United States currency. You understand me? Greenbacks. That's what she's up right now. Okay, messing with him. She was a nobody. She messing with like little dope deals here and there. Maybe they've been making some bread, but nobody's really comparing to Steve Harvey, right? Now, I just recently found out some stuff about Steve I don't really like, bro, to be honest with you. I'm not saying he a bad, I'm not saying none of that. I'm just saying, listen to this. So he recently wrote a book, right? Mind you, all his relationship advice he gave, it was under the understanding that he was in such a successful, happy marriage and all that. So now we know that's not the case. Now, did he know? Maybe not. You know what I'm saying? Maybe he was a little bit blind to the facts, but by love or whatever. I'm sure he did love that woman, right? But, so let's get to it, right? Bismillah. So, he wrote a book, apparently, right? And it's telling women that the only way to really secure a man is to marry him. And then if you feel like... if you what was the other one? Oh, and he bashed women for moving in with their boyfriends prematurely prior to marriage. The only way to go forward is to get a marriage date. Marriage, make a marriage, right? And then I noticed in a couple other reviews, oh, it's my job to take care and provide, and blah 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 blah. Like, I noticed that his trend. It's kind of like you just kind of like being a big old trick. You get what I'm saying? Everything about you and what you like, I get it, you rich, and I get that part, right? I totally understand that. Now, you so rich, like, why do you need to marry? Like, anything that you look, you met her when you was broke. She wasn't feeling you when you were broke, right? That's another thing that just came out. I guess he made it seem like he was just smacked, but nah, then it came out like later on down the line, like he was messing with her. His little ducats wasn't right, so she got somewhere and married the dope dealer, right? Who's the cousin of her other baby's dad, right? So her children are brothers and sisters and cousins. Dig that, right? Second cousins. So anyway, you married her. You met her when your money wasn't right. She wasn't trying to mess with you. She dipped off on you. When she came back, your money was right, and she was like, okay, your money's right, I'll mess with you now. Like, why would you even accept her at that point? You know what I'm saying? I wanna eat with who I starve with. If I'm not, if me and a woman can't be doing bad and good, like, don't be coming around when it's good. Like, nah, you know what I'm saying? Life is full of these ups and these downs, and you know what I'm saying, all these twists and turns. So don't be coming around when it's good. Come around at all, like, be the woman that you're supposed to be through thick and thin, not through just whatever. Nah, that's the problem. And that's why you're looking stupid, Steve. Like, I'm not rejoicing on your downfall. I hope it all works out for you. I'm just saying you're looking dumb. You're looking like a real trick right now, because you're writing these books telling women get married, blah, blah. So basically you're just telling women just come through and use them like they're using you. You know what I'm saying? Like, and men, we're simple creatures. We just want our ego to be stroked, and we just want to see how much money we like. Yeah, I mean, okay, we like, you know what I'm saying, women we're those type of creatures where we just like our ego. Oh yeah, we get, okay, fair enough, right? And yeah, we want some bread, fair enough. But it's not just that. You get what I'm saying? Like I don't want no bum ass bitch who's just like, you just a bum. Look at Lori, bro. Not Lori. What's the name? Marjorie. Marjorie Five-Head Harvey, right? Look at her. What is she? She got all kind of stuff now. Mess with Steve. Before, what she have? She have nothing. They say she damn near had a federal case messing with the dog dealer. You feel me? But he took his dumb ass. All her whole life, bro, she been benefiting off men. She ain't never really, like, you can tell what she's searching for by her life decisions, right? Look here. She would never, ever, ever, ever marry a man in seek of a team player. Yeah, maybe, I'm going to sit at home and... The kids is old. All these kids are grown. You know what I'm saying? You can't say the kids, but your kids are 30. You know what I'm saying? So you can't use the kids as an excuse, you know? So anyway, Michael B. Jordan chimes in. Apparently he was going to go ahead and... it got to the point where they were talking about marriage with Lori, right? So he was like, okay, well, you know, we'll go ahead and sign that prenuptial agreement, and, you know, maybe we can make that happen. Marjorie, she wasn't feeling that. She was like, nah, we ain't doing that, blah, blah, blah. So basically that he let that be known that that's kind of like one of the reasons why he basically backed out of the situation. Like, he was like, well, nah, like, you know what I'm saying? Now, mind you, Lori has $1 million or $2 or maybe a few million, probably not more than 5 of her own bread. She got her own breadulence, right? Now, I remember there's some stuff in the TMZ or something like a while ago. Somebody tried to steal her Lamborghini. Like, so she's playing with some money of her own already, right? Michael B. Jordan, he's obviously worth a lot more. Why am I going to, especially when I'm like prenuptial, blah, 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 and you trying to like push the like, oh, no. And I didn't think it was Lori. I think it was Marjorie, right? And then he already, I guess apparently what he was saying, that he already had his little opinions about Marjorie. He was like, look, she's slimy. She's waiting for the day to do him dirty, blah, 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 blah. What happened? Come on, man. 2023, man. It's looking bad for Steve. And Steve, I'm sorry that you're going through this, and I hope it all peaks up for the better for you. And I hope that, you know, you can kind of at least, you know, leverage this to where you don't have to give her that much money. But I start to feel like you kind of like, this kind of what you want. Like, you want to get juice. You want to be a trick. You know what I'm saying? Because if you didn't, then she didn't want you when you had nothing, right? Now you're up $400 million. You helped her get up $40 million of her own bread, right? She got some sort of modeling or some stupid thing. I don't know how. Damn forehead the size of Milwaukee. You feel me? But so you put her in a position to get $40 million. As if that's not enough, she wants $200 million. Like, wow. Like, why do you? I helped you. You know what I'm saying? This is why, alhamdulillah, Allah is all wise, right? When you go to these Muslim countries, there's none of that. There's no take half, give me half, blah, 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 blah. No, that's not happening. So this is what happens. If a woman gets divorced from her husband, he take care of her for 3 months, or the period of iddah, and this is in a perfect world. There's probably plenty of us who maybe haven't done that before, but in the perfect world, in the Sharia, in the right Islamic way of doing things, that's how it's done. They're taken care of for 90 days, a period of iddah, and then they all off their own. You get what I'm saying? So After that, no, you don't get half, you don't get a third, you don't get a quarter, you don't get shit. You know what I'm saying? You get if you're lucky, you dip out with what I got you, with the shoes I bought you. You feel me? So why do you need it when you just gonna double back and go get with some dude? So in her situation, let me explain who's the battery in her back though. If you want my personal opinion, and I'm pretty sure this is accurate, bro. Big Boom, okay? He's ex-pimping. You feel me? You may don't be a pimp still, but certain, you feel me? If you see your girl got opportunity to go and get a 200 million, baby, go get that money for us. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah, you might got her best interest in mind, but bro, come on, let's put our heads together. 2 heads better than 1, and 200 million is better than 40. You feel what I'm saying? So he's putting the battery in her back 9 times out of 10. Not even 9 times out of 10. 100%, bro. He's putting the battery in your back. Look, check this out, baby. That man got $400 million. You entitled to $200 million in court, such and such state law. I want you to run and get that for us and bring it back. You feel me? She gonna get that. So see, here's the thing though. He gonna. Oh, babe, look. I need this and that and then. Oh, they got the new Phantom truck. Bam. Oh, I want this. And next thing you know what I'm saying? She looking a little slim in the purse. You feel me? She looking a little slim in the bank account. And I don't know if he'll. So that's a lot. That took a long time. Especially if you live in cool, but she likes to live lavishly, extravagantly, right? So, and she puts it all on the little social medias and all that, but she likes to live lavishly. But if you live cool, not saying she's cool, she's not a humble person whatsoever, she's a piece of shit. But let's say if you live decent, you just living like, say you, okay, bam, let's say you got $200 million. Even if you live cool, I'm gonna buy $1 million house, right? I'm gonna buy $1 million house. You could live off the $200 million for quite some time, bro. Like you could die with it if you're smart. You feel me? Even not even working. You know what I'm saying? Put it in the bank, get your little, you know what I'm saying, stack your little interest off the bank. They can give you, what, 2% or something like that? So what's that? Off every million is $2,000, right? So 2, 4, 6, like, bro, you ain't even got to do anything. You know what I'm saying? You could just be, you don't even have to live humble. You could just do what you want to do. But see, she's a piece of shit. So, you know, whatever you put out into this universe and whatever you put out into the world is going to come back to you. Every time I did something that was, you know, despised or, you know, not a good thing or something that maybe was like, you know, I shouldn't have did that, but it always came back to me in one way or another. That's why people say, I was watching the Big Court podcast, right? He said, I ain't never did nothing. And I started using this phrase afterwards too. I ain't never did nothing that I have got away with. He was like, what you mean? He's like, y'all cover me? Well, nah, but in one way or another, I paid for something in the long run. And that's totally right. So she gonna pay for that. She being a little piece of shit, and she gonna pay for that. And Steve, if that does happen, you gonna learn your lesson, bro. I'm tired of you being a trick, man. You messing up these people's heads. That explain it to them that like basically you just telling every man to be a trick. Be a trick. Be a trick. Be stupid. Be dumb. Put yourself in legal situations that you don't need to. You know what I'm saying? Don't get a prenup when you're hella rich and she's a bum and she didn't want you when you were a bum, but now you're rich, she wants you. Like, how fucking stupid can you be? Like, if I have nothing and you don't want me, regardless of my heart or my intentions, my mind, my whatever, the love whatever, and then all of a sudden I'm hella rich, ain't nothing changed with who I am, and you want to come out like, get your punk, you feel me? Nah, that's disgusting. Like, just even think about it. Just make it like, why would you? You know what, Steve? Maybe you know what? Maybe you just need to go ahead, and just give her the money, bro. Learn your lesson. You feel me? Charge that to the game. That's your fine for being a trick. You know what I'm saying? You gonna go to trial for them whole crimes of being a trick. You feel what I'm saying? That's not it, bro. Now, I get it, bro. You come, you bubble, you put your wife in position. Like, yeah, for sure. I get that part. That's not what you're doing, bro. You just being a trick. You're promoting like trickery. You're just promoting, oh yeah, girls, don't get the date and blah blah blah. Like, bro, like maybe that's not what they, you feel me? Maybe they're not that concerned about that. Maybe I get it, everyone's concerned about money to a degree. Every human being is concerned about money to a degree. But now that we don't all have the corrupted minds and hearts, like, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes it's good. Like, sometimes, maybe every now and then we need to be. I feel like, Steve, maybe you need to be broke. Maybe that'll give you a better perspective. Like, look, man, You know what I mean? It'll show you a woman that maybe really loves you for you and not because you're up, you know what I'm saying, hundreds of millions of dollars. You feel what I'm saying? Like, and then Michael Jordan, he already kind of like exposing you. And then I get it. People are ridiculing you. Like, I'm not ridiculing you. I'm just saying, like, you promoting the marriage advice, all that stuff. That's all great, bro. And don't get me wrong. You can give marriage advice and still get divorced or whatever. I'm not saying as far as that goes, right? But, like, you're promoting this trickery, and then now you're getting fucked by your ex-wife, the court, or your soon-to-be ex-wife, the court. You know what I'm saying? Like, so you want to promote this, so you want me to do what you do so I could get rich and be a bum or get scraped for half of my scruples. No, Steve. That's not it. That's not it, Steve. Michael B. Jordan, he you know what I'm saying? Mashallah, bro. He got his way out of that. He wasn't feeling that. You feel me? Because, we ain't doing that. Shout out to Michael B. Jordan for not being a trick, man. Salute, Michael B. But, yeah, Steve, bro. You know, I hope everything, sticks up for you and maybe goes your way a little bit better. But I'll be honest with you, bro. You've been promoting this trickery for a little too long. And some new stuff surfaced. And I don't know, bro. Anyway, man, I hope y'all enjoyed the video. Please let me know what you think in the comments. If you think he's just a cold trick, let me know. If you think he's smart, which I don't know, then, let me know. Financially, you're very smart. Relationship-wise, to women, I ain't gonna lie, you the type of dude, all you a P, he just got to send a little hoe. You know what I'm saying? She gonna slip you a little sleep you out, and they gonna be robbing you in a motel room and stripping you. He gonna go, oh, shut up. Hey, lay down. Hey, lay back down. You feel like it's gonna be too easy messing with you. Anyway, man, let me know what you think in the comments. Give me that like and that subscribe if you haven't already. Salute. I'm gone.